Hello everyone, welcome to Average Joe What? No. Reviews, where we do more than just... Alright, I'll be back in a few. I need to call the exterminator. I don't know how we get rid of Pac-Man and Ghosts, but I'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome to Average Joe Watch Reviews, where we do more than just reviews. Today we're doing an extremely fun review on a retro watch that dates back to the 80s decade. This is a re-release, so this is a new watch, but this is an extremely fun retro watch that will put a smile on your face when you see it. It's just one of those watches that doesn't take itself too seriously, and something that really it takes you back to your childhood if you are definitely an 80s child. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and also click that notification bell so that you are alerted as to when a new video drops. And also, the most charitable way to help give back to the channel is simply by clicking that like button right now. So with no further ado, let's dive into the review. All right, everyone, I'm excited to present this piece to you because it's just one of the more fun watches that we've had on the channel. So definitely wanted to present this to you, and it's something that's been on loan to me from a good friend of mine from my Bible study. His name is Clovis. Hopefully he's watching. How you doing, Clovis? Thank you very much for lending this to me. So he bought this, and this movement actually is made in the Philippines. So that's actually a pretty cool fact. Okay, this is a Timex reissue. Very neat packaging, I have to admit. Very neat. Very fun, and just again, it just puts a smile on your face. So it's just a plastic container, and it's very well protected. So I mean, you could ship the watch out like this, no problem. So here it is. This is the Timex with the Indiglo function. Very simplistic watch. I mean, there's basically the bells and whistles that you would have gotten in the 80s, minus the Indiglo function. The Indiglo function I'm actually going to show you in a cutaway just for your reference. It's actually, it glows the entire background of the screen here. Backlights the entire screen without a problem, so you can see that very, very clearly. But as you can see, it's a very readable screen. As you can see, it has the time, it has the day of the week, and you also have the date function right at the top there. Okay, so just to get into some of the functions here, here's your mode button. So this will take you into a different mode. So as you can see, you've got your alarm function up here. Then you've got your chronograph function, your stopwatch, a lot of people would say. And back to the time. Now, if you want to set your alarm, you simply just go into the alarm with the mode, you click set, okay, and you go down to mode, and you can even click, then that'll change the minutes. You click mode again, that'll change the hour. So now we're back at PM and back at AM. Let me do this sideways so you guys can see a little bit better. So here's PM, and let's set it for, let's see if we can get to 12:05 so you guys can get that alarm function real quick. Now I'm also going to show you the alarm function at night. So we have it set. So while we're doing this, it will go off. But as I said, it's a very, very simplistic watch. And as you can see, you've got the Pac-Man and the little pellets and the ghosts all around here. And it's a really, really fun and functional watch. So as the time goes, there we go. I mean, how cool is that? And at night, I'm going to show you that the Indiglo actually goes off as well. So the only alarm that I know of personally that brings a smile on my face. So that's pretty cool. Let's take some measurements of the watch and then we'll get into the bracelet. It's not a very large watch and it's also not a very heavy watch. So I'll actually put this on the scale as well for you. But definitely a lot of glare, as you can see. So we're going to measure this guy. So without the pushers, we're looking at a 34 millimeter. And if we do it, let's see, the case, we'll do lug to lug. So lug to lug, you're looking at around a 43. So I mean, this is a very small watch. If you want to include the pushers, okay, right out to the pushers, you're looking at a 38, okay. The depth of the watch is really a 10. So very, very small watch. There's actually a taper to the bracelet. So the bracelet itself, you're looking at a 20 millimeter bracelet, and it actually tapers down to really a 15. So that's pretty cool. Very nice taper. Okay, so let's weigh the watch. First we'll start off with ounces. And the watch weighs in at right around 2 ounces. And we'll check it in grams. And we're looking at 52 grams. So as you can see, very, very light watch. Put it on the wrist and see what its wrist presence is. I do have a 7-inch wrist, so keep that in mind. And we're looking at a very, I mean, it's a good size. Because again, we're looking at right around, what, 34 millimeters this way, 43 lug to lug. So, I mean, this wears right around, I would say like a 40 millimeter. So it really looks good on the wrist. Now, as I said, it's a fun watch. This isn't something that I personally would wear at the boardroom, but you know what? There's guys out there that would completely wear this in the boardroom and completely, they would definitely pull it off. It's a fun watch and it could definitely put a smile on your face for sure. So that's really all I have about this watch, really. We'll just take a look at the case back real quick. And it's got, so these are 18 millimeter lugs, okay? So the bracelet out here extends out to here to a 20, but if you were to buy a replacement bracelet, you would need a special bracelet, as you can see, because it would have to fit in here. I mean, you could buy one that doesn't have that taper, and it would just basically, you wouldn't have this extension out here. So basically what you would be looking at is a bracelet that would just go straight out and you just have some lugs here. So I don't know how you would like that, but you know, you could totally do that, and people have. Stainless steel case back, water resistant to 30 meters. So, I mean, this is a watch that, you know, I probably wouldn't swim with, but you know, you could definitely wash your hands and go out in the rain and whatnot, but definitely not meant to be a swimming watch for sure. The bracelet, extremely light, extremely comfortable, and on the clasp itself, you have Pac-Man with the ghost, and you have an adjustable strap, just like you would with a shark mesh bracelet. Same exact idea. So you would take this tool, any kind of tool really. I'll just grab the first thing that I know could fit into this little slot here, and basically just use it as a fulcrum. You lift up and you slide it into place, and then you would just simply just fold it back down, and then you're good to go. So that's my review of the Timex Pac-Man reissue. Guys, real fun watch. I'm gonna go back in front of the camera and give you some final thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the Pac-Man reissue from Timex. As I said, it's an extremely fun watch. It's not gonna break the bank, and it's gonna get more attention than any of your expensive watches in your collection. I can guarantee you that. I know that if I wore this watch out, that I would get more attention. and more questions and just more conversation from the Pac-Man than I would my Omega or my Breitlings. And that's what's cool about this watch, is that, you know, it doesn't try to be something that it's not. It's actually paying homage to an era that was extremely cool, with the big hair, cool WWF superstars, the Sunday morning cartoons, the awesome music that I still listen to today. It's just an era that just brings goosebumps to me, to be honest with you. Big shout out to the Mad Watch Collector out in the UK. He's a big 80s guy himself, and I know that you would appreciate this watch as well. So big shout out to you, buddy. But guys, that's all I have for this watch. I hope you guys enjoyed. And always remember that there's always time to not only wear a watch, but there's always time to be kind to one another. Please take care of each other, and I'll see you guys next time on Average Joe Watch Reviews. God bless. Whoa, I better get out of here. I'll be back with you next time.